The war in Iran continues. We're also learning more about the 6 soldiers killed during Operation Epic Fury.
The Defense Department identified all of those service members, among them a Sacramento man. Fox 40's Chloe Curtis is live at the state capitol this morning. Chloe, what are we learning more about him this morning?
Well, the department has confirmed that Chief Warrant Officer 3, Robert Marzan, was one of the 6 U.S. service members killed in Kuwait over the weekend and was only 54 years old. Now, a short time ago, I actually talked with a cousin of Marzan, who, of course, had nothing but good things to say about him and his long career, over 30 years that he has been a service member. He was actually looking ahead to retiring by the end of the year, but unfortunately, as we know now, the family is really just trying to navigate this situation together and in privacy for the time being. But if you take a look at your screen, you can see the 6 service members that have been identified so far. Now, all of them were killed just a day after the United States and Israel launched an attack on Iran, and Iran fired back in the hours afterward, launching several drones and missiles across the Middle East, including several countries that host U.S. military bases. In the wake of the deadly attack, we've also heard from Governor Gavin Newsom and Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis, who shared this statement, writing in part, quote, "California mourns the loss of Chief Warrant Officer 3 Marzan, a courageous Californian whose service to our nation was marked by honor and distinction. We offer our deepest condolences to his wife and family during this time of profound sorrow. The sacrifices made by military families are immeasurable, and California stands in solidarity with them, united in grief and gratitude." And at a press briefing yesterday, White House officials also talked at length about Operation Epic Fury. Here's some of what they had to say.
As the president said, we grieve for these American patriots and their families as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives. President Trump intends to attend the dignified transfer of these American heroes to stand in grief alongside their families.
Marzan was assigned to the 103rd Sustainment Command in Des Moines, Iowa, which provides food, fuel, water, and ammunition, and also helps transport equipment and other supplies to troops. And taking you back out here live, again, in that short conversation that I had with one of Marzan's cousins, it very evident how loved he was by his family and how much they're leaning on each other through this time. And for the time being, they say they want to do that in privacy. They're not ready to talk about him quite yet in a public setting. They do hope to share more about him in the future, but ultimately that's going to be on their time as their recovery continues, and especially what comes over the next several weeks as well, still remaining uncertain. But it's just so clear how loved he was, and still is, of course, by family members, something they do want to share with the community and media in the future, but they're just trying to take time to process this and hope that the community and everyone can respect that during this time. And any developments about how you can continue to support his family in the future, we'll, of course, update you on air and online here at Fox 40.